Hello and welcome to Bounding into Comics. My name is John Trent. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief at Bounding into Comics. And today I got a story about a rumor that Warner Media and DC want a black director and a black actor for their upcoming Superman movie that is being written by reparations activist Ta-Nehisi Coates. But before we get to that story, I'd like to ask if you are not subscribed, if you could please hit that subscribe button. And if you are already subscribed, to please make sure you are still subscribed. And then hopefully following this video that you will give us a like if we have earned it, and that you will share this with your friends and family. So let's get to this story. This is a rumor that comes from the Hollywood Reporter's Tatiana Siegel and Boris Kitt, and then Aaron Couch, I believe is his name, also contributed to the story as well. So Siegel and Kitt actually claim, quote, insiders say Warner's and DC are committed to hiring a black director to tackle what will be the first cinematic incarnation of Superman featuring a black actor. As for who the actor and director could be, Siegel and Kitt only speculate and offer no hard information. As for the director, they specifically throw around names like Ryan Coogler, Stephen Caple Jr., and Regina King. For the actor, they don't even offer up any names, although they do claim that the actor, quote, could be a relative unknown, end quote. But again, it looks like speculation as they don't even offer up an anonymous source to corroborate it. That's usually what the Hollywood Reporter does. They'll usually be like, oh, we had an inside source tell us this, or insiders say. That's not there. This purely looks like speculation on their part. Again, they continue with the speculation in the article. This doesn't even appear to sound like it's coming from insiders. They speculated that this new Superman film will kill off Zack Snyder's Snyderverse, which media outlets previously described as the DCEU. It's interesting, they are now calling it the Snyderverse, this is what they wrote. But establishing a new tone with the launch of the next Superman franchise is key to Warner Brothers' DC film future. As such, little will remain of the so-called Snyderverse vision, which enjoyed its last hurrah with Snyder's 4-hour Justice League bowing on HBO Max in March. But while they write that, they also note that DC is still keeping Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, Momoa as Aquaman, and Ezra Miller as The Flash. So it's a little contradictory to say the least. In fact, they go on to claim that the Flash movie will set up DC with a multiverse, quote, that allows for many of these incarnations and story universes to coexist and have superheroes intact. They even add, quote, every movie and TV show with the exception of Matt Reeves' The Batman, starring Robert Pattinson and set for release in March, HBO Max's spin-off Gotham PD and Joker and its planned sequel will take place in the same universe, end quote. So it's really odd to claim Justice League was the last hurrah for the Snyderverse while also claiming the stories will remain intact, leaving open the possibility for more, and that all these other films take place within the same universe. So was the Snyder Cut the last hurrah or not? Or do Siegel and Kidd even know what they are talking about? They definitely know how to contradict themselves, that's for sure. As for the Superman film, they claim Coates is crafting a Kal-El in the vein of the original Superman comics and will have the protagonist hail from Krypton and come to Earth. They also note that the movie could be a period piece that takes place in the 20th century. They didn't provide any other details other than that. They didn't provide any details on what decade it might be. One assumes it will not take place during World War I, as the first Wonder Woman film took place then. So they didn't really have a lot of information. Basically, their entire story is about the insiders telling them that Warner Media and DC want a black director and a black actor, and then they just fill it in with a bunch of speculation that, who knows? It just looks like their opinions, and it's not even based off of any kind of insider information other than the fact that it's going to be, their insiders are telling them that they're looking for a black director and a black actor for this Superman film. So let me know what you think of this. Do you even buy anything that the Hollywood Reporter is peddling? The information that it's probably a black director and a black actor, I do probably buy that, given the fact that they already hired reparations activist Ta-Nehisi Coates to write the film. It's not hard to imagine that they would also want a black director and a black actor for that film. We know Warner Media is probably even more woke than Disney is. They're actually going out and hiring Black Lives Matter activists to create propaganda for HBO Max and for their other programming that they are going to be putting out on through Warner Brothers and all of their affiliated properties. So I do believe that that makes a whole lot of sense to me. But let me know what you think. My name is John Trent, and you've been watching Bounding into Comics.